The NFL season is barely underway, and already 6 teams are staring at an 0-3 record. But here's where it gets controversial. While some of these teams were expected to struggle, others have left fans and analysts scratching their heads. What's really going wrong? Let's dive into the stories behind the Houston Texans, Miami Dolphins, New Orleans Saints, New York Giants, New York Jets, and Tennessee Titans. And trust me, some of these will surprise you. Houston Texans, the almost there contenders. With a Vegas win total of 9.5, the Texans were expected to compete. Yet here they are, 0-3, despite being in every game until the final minutes. And this is the part most people miss. Houston's offense, ranked 30th in EPA per play, isn't just struggling, it's regressing. New offensive coordinator Nick Caley and a revamped offensive line need time to gel, but time is a luxury the Texans don't have. Rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud is showing signs of pressure, and the running game lacks explosiveness. The real question: did Houston's offseason moves set them up for success or sabotage? Miami Dolphins, the defensive collapse. Remember when the Dolphins had a top 10 defense? That feels like a distant memory. This season, they're dead last in defensive EPA per play. Here's the kicker. They're the first team since the 1922 Louisville Breaks to allow over 30 points without forcing a turnover in their first 3 games. Tua Tagovailoa's $53.1 million contract is under scrutiny, but the defense is the real culprit. With 9 key defensive players gone or injured, the Dolphins are relying on rookies to fill the void. Is this a rebuilding year or a total collapse? New York Jets, the almost winners. The Jets have scored 27-plus points twice this season, something they only managed twice last year with Aaron Rodgers. Yet they're 0-3. Why? Their schedule has been brutal, facing 3 2024 playoff teams right out of the gate. But here's the debate. Is this a team with potential or just another year of disappointment? Justin Fields and Tyrod Taylor have shown flashes, but the defense ranks 27th in EPA per play. Without a long-term quarterback solution, are the Jets doomed to mediocrity? Tennessee Titans, the chaos factory. The Titans season has been a masterclass in mismanagement. From botched play calls to a delayed penalty that cost them a field goal attempt, this team is a mess. Here's the real question. Can rookie quarterback Cam Ward survive this chaos? With play calling duties shifting from Coach Brian Callahan to quarterbacks coach Bo Hardegree, Ward's development is at risk. The Titans' offense ranks dead last in EPA per play, and their defense isn't much better. Is this the beginning of a rebuild or the end of an era? New York Giants, the red zone curse. The Giants' offense gets all the headlines, but their defense is the real problem. They've allowed touchdowns on 80% of red zone drives. And this is the part most people miss. Their red zone inefficiency on offense is just as bad. With rookie quarterback Jackson Dart taking over, there's hope for the future, but the present looks bleak. Are the Giants a year away from contention or years away from relevance? New Orleans Saints, the rebuilding pains. The Saints are in full reset mode, and it shows. With Spencer Rattler under center, their offense is averaging just 15.7 points per game. Here's the controversial take. Derek Carr's retirement was necessary for cap relief, but it left the Saints with no viable quarterback options. Their special teams rank dead last in EPA, and their defense isn't much better. Is this rock bottom, or is there further to fall? Final thoughts. These 6 teams are struggling for different reasons, but one thing is clear. The NFL is unforgiving. What do you think? Are these teams victims of bad luck, poor management, or something else entirely? Let's hear your take in the comments, and don't hold back.